Drive, together with Officer David Silverstein, that is. On the scene there is a car that got stuck in a tremendous, I don't think you can even call it a puddle, I would call it more like an extension of the lake. Very difficult to actually see the depth of such type of water runoff, which is why one has to be quite careful when driving, especially after such a storm as we experienced last night. Right here we see that a Chaveirim member together with the officer are working to pull the car out of the aforementioned extended lake.
Put it in neutral?
As the officer said, they're putting the car in neutral. Again, we cannot emphasize enough, and this is not coming just from the scoop, but coming from the Lakewood Police Department, that just because you see a puddle does not mean that all it is a puddle. One has to exercise caution when driving through these areas because, as you can see, one can end up being stranded and doing a significant amount of damage to their vehicle. We're hoping that this car will be salvaged at some point, but for the moment, as you can see, also, one other thing the officer mentioned to us is that one of the things you don't notice from the puddle, again from the lake, that is, the newly formed lake, is that there are logs that are inside the water here. So that can do extensive harm to your car as well.
You're on there pretty taut now. Okay. Is it neutral? You're in neutral, right? Yeah. The log's holding you up.
Once again, you have to remember that just because some cars are able to be moved out of these situations, that not necessarily mean that it can happen in all cases. Once again, we cannot emphasize enough the importance of not driving through such areas. You are now looking at an area on South Lake Drive. This must be about 50 yards of this type of situation. It is very imperative that no one drive through this. No time to experiment with your new 4x4.